boys and girls. We are going to spend one last day on visualizing today, so I have a new book for you. This book is called Farmer Duck, and I'm going to start by reading this story to you, and then we're going to fill in some story elements about the book Farmer Duck, and then we're going to visualize and make a little picture to go with each of the story elements today. All right? This is kind of a funny book. I read it at my old school, so I hope you like it. There was once a duck who had the bad luck to live with a lazy old farmer. The duck did the work, and the farmer stayed all day in bed. The duck fetched the cow from the field. "How goes the work?" called the farmer, and the duck answered, "Quack." See, farmer, there's duck. The duck brought the sheep from the hill. "How goes the work?" called the farmer, and the duck answered, "Quack." The duck put the hens in their house. "How goes the work?" called the farmer, and the duck answered, "Quack." The farmer got fat through staying in bed, and the poor duck got fed up with working all day. That lazy old farmer. "How goes the work?" Quack. 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 Soon the poor duck grew sleepy and weepy and tired. The hens and the cow and the sheep got very upset. They loved the duck. They held a meeting under the moon, and they made a plan for the morning. "Moo," said the cow. "Baa," said the sheep. "Cluck," said the hens, and that was the plan. It was just before dawn, and the farmyard was still. Through the back door and into the house crept the cow and the sheep and the hens. They stole down the hall, and they creaked up the stairs. And they squeezed under the bed of the farmer and wriggled about. The bed started to rock, and the farmer woke up, and he called, "How goes the work?" And let's see what happens. Look at what they're doing. Moo, baa, cluck. They lifted his bed, and he started to shout, and they banged and they bounced the old farmer about and about and about, right out of the bed. And he fled with the cow and the sheep and the hens, mooing and baaing and clucking behind him. Look at him, they're chasing him out. Down the lane, moo, through the fields, baa, over the hill, cluck, and he never came back. The duck awoke, and he waddled wearily into the yard, expecting to hear, "How goes the work?" But nobody spoke. Then the cow and the sheep and the hens came back. "Quack," asked the duck. "Moo," said the cow. "Baa," said the sheep. "Cluck," said the hens, which told the duck the whole story. Then, mooing and baaing and clucking and quacking, they all set to work on their farm. There we have it. It's their farm now. Okay, so now I filled in this little visualizing chart here with different things. So first, I had to think about, this one says setting. Remember, setting is where the story takes place. Okay, so the setting happened in the farm. So I wrote farm, and then I drew an image of the farm, okay? Then here it says the character. So I picked two main characters. I picked the duck and the farmer, and I wrote both words. And then I drew the fat, lazy farmer and then the duck. Then down here, it says problem. Well, the problem in the story is that the duck worked too much because the farmer was lazy. So I guess really the problem is that the farmer's lazy. But I wrote, duck works too much, and I drew duck with little bags under his eyes, and he's got like a rake or something. He's working. I should have drawn his picture here, but I messed up. Here it says the solution. The solution is that the animals chased farmer away. Right? And then I drew the farmer running away, right, when they chased him. And down here, the key event. So a key event means like something really important. Like when this thing happened, it changed the whole story. So I thought that the animal meeting was an important event because when those animals met with each other, then they had a plan, and that's when they kicked the farmer out, right? And so that's when it kind of changed everything. So I drew the animals kind of sitting together, having their little meeting and talking, okay? So this is a good day to review story elements like character, setting, problem, solution, and an event, and also a good job to practice writing and drawing. So you're writing at least like 1 or 2 words in the box, and in the cloud, you're drawing a quick little sketch of what it looked like, okay? So I will be giving you a book to use to help you with this, and I think I'll give you a regular book today, not an audio book, okay? Maybe one that reads aloud, but a regular book, all right?